So what happened is the connection cut in the middle of that live stream. So I just ended the stream and I just restarted my computer. I am only turning on the applications I am using for the stream itself, and that's it. Because I usually mobile game farm on the side, but I'm guessing that causes problems. Because I don't get it. Like, it's a fucking LAN connection, and every now and again it just loses fucking connection. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. And I'm getting really fucking sick of it, because like, if there's no point for the fucking LAN connection, or for the line connection to work, then why the fuck am I like fucking using a line connection? I checked the 5Gs, but apparently even though I'm right next to the fucking modem, like, here's my computer, the modem is right over fucking there, it's in the same fucking room, apparently it says that like the 5G connection's only 2 bars, so I don't really know what the fuck to say there. Hello, Triple. So hopefully we don't have lag issues, because if we do, then I can't even play League at that point. Because that would just be fucking, that would fucking ruin me. Because, like, if I can't play, because, like, playing Leagues, you need a decent fucking connection, you know? Like, if I'm just lagging like fucking crazy, like, I would just be fucking, I would just be losing on purpose at that point. If I were to keep playing it. Yeah, so, unfortunately, I just can't play my mobile games to farm on the side then. Which is a little shitty for me, because I usually have my mobile games farming in the background, but, you know, if that's what it takes to get a decent stream out, then so much for a break. It was a sharp break, Weezer. I can jungle no problems, like, no big deal.
You can't cage me for long.
Alright, so we're going jungle, and no one's banned my Skarner, so this will be an easy fucking win. There are several junglers I can go, but the only one... Alright. Yesterday, after my fucking failure, not being able to pull the burst weapon, I went to sleep with nightmares of how worthless my pulls were. Okay, hang on a minute. Aphelios, Graves... Fuck, I'd rather be playing For Honor right now, to be honest with you, but it's like my fucking Xbox is fucking up and it's not, like, fixed yet. Okay. Oh, fuck. Skarner.
My stinger brings ugly death.
I'm like the only Skarner main in the Zelo. I don't get why Ice Cars bothers to say anything. If he's not gonna stay here, you know, just don't stay here. Yeah, no, again, so hopefully next week we'll be back on Final Fantasy IX. What the fuck? Oh. Shit, that was fast. Yeah, unfortunately this week just was not very good in terms of like getting the schedule up normally with the Xbox messing up and then fucking and then my college thing's blocking the Wednesday video, and this Friday I'm going to be working, so I won't be able to upload video on Friday either. So a bit of a weak week. Hopefully I can make up for it next week with some with a how powerful one versus matchup. I usually start the streams a little later as well, but because I ended the stream early yesterday due to like fucking basically dying of dehydration and shit, I was just like, oh well, you know, I'll start this one earlier. By the way, I have a new chapter records. Oh, is it? Oh, is the fight over yet, or is this just Shiva's background? Fuck, could you stop spamming that shit? That's fucking annoying.
This is the latest in Freljordian fashion. They call it a skirt. This outfit makes total sense. Just look closer and think about it less.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like almost everyone's like, so people make jokes about Ash's outfit because she's like in a fucking ice fucking area, and yet she wears a skirt and like no fucking heavy clothing. But like, a lot of people don't wear that heavy of clothing in the Freljord, it seems like, from what we see of the characters. Maybe the side characters, but like, look at Braum for a second. Braum's not even wearing a fucking shirt. You don't think it's super fucking cold for him? I don't know, I just always assumed they were like hyper resistant to cold at that point. If you live there your entire life, and you've been living there for generations, your body would at least adapt to that kind of cold at some point. Pretty sure it's how adaptation works. Oh, you're gonna take a look? Yeah, let me know what it is, because me and Kyle were under the impression it was just gonna be Shiva's backstory, but like that, we don't know if that means the fight's gonna be over in this chapter as well. Me and Kyle still haven't fucking time to sit down and fucking record the Poseidon versus the other guy video. Cause good lord, that has been fucking just no time. Oh, he's back. Yeah, no, fucking again, like game with Kyle has been a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Cause usually I've been like either working with Alan's blog or like reading it, or my bird's been in the room, so I can't fucking record. And unfortunately, my Chromebook for some reason cannot connect to Discord, so I can't even get an app on the Chromebook to record. And it's like, fucking absurd. Is that grapes? No, it's grapes, yeah. Oh, do not die, do not die. Oh, Shimmer gonna die. Oh, fucking greedy fuck. I'm surprised Shimmer did not get any assist for that. But fuck me, that Graves was greedy as shit. He fucking ran straight through tower like that. That's a bold strategy to be sure, but like, good lord, my man. I mean, in the end it does nothing because none of us got the kill, so it's just gold that's gone. Could've sworn Trimmer's fucking eat tons of damage. Bronze mustache is manly enough to heat him up, not to freeze in that cold winter. Look, all I'm saying is, like, I get the joke about Ash's clothing and shit, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, are you really telling me after all those years of being in, like, that cold, you guys didn't fucking develop any resistances to it at all? That seems a little fucking strange given every other fucking place in Runeterra. Huh? Okay, we can go in on that. Okay, never mind.
Abduction opportunity. Involuntary extraction
I mean, like, she died. Well, actually, she didn't die. Oh, no, she did die. She started off. Okay, we're going in right now. See what's in here.
Slow components will be preserved.
An ally has been slain.
Activating chain.
Ooh.
Focus if you're so much Can our spirits be friends too?
Wow. Almost like I should have waited till 6 to do that. Son of a bitch. Oh, right, that's happening. No, she wanted to gank. She was at half health. I went in, and it was a bad fucking idea. She's worthless right now. I knew that. Is she just feeding now? Oh my goodness! This is not a 14. This is not a forfeit at 15 game. This is fine. It's no big fucking deal. Dude, no. Like, that was a bad game fair, but like, come on. I went in at the perfect time. She had half health. Having full health was really not going to change anything there, because she still would have fucking died, and I would have fucking died still. Oh, no, bitch. Fuck!
Focus if you're so much
I think we can come back and win. I do believe that, but this cat is not gonna be the reason we win. Oof. Almost too close. Do strongest earthquake ever recorded. Any metalheads? Dude, I am. Is he pinging? Like, I already tried ganking top. Top didn't want to gank. I could gank bot next, but I'd rather wait for that to be up before I gank bot side.
I cannot be impeded.
This is probably the worst Katarina I've ever fucking seen, just on the virtue of the fact that she can't dodge skill shots to save her life. Alright, we can go for a top side. Alright, let's move in. Can you distract, or are you not gonna be able to distract?
I do not deviate from my course. You have been chosen.
Can our spirits be friends too?
asked for help.
The machine expansion is irreversible.
Like, I'm not fucking wrong here. She pinged assistance. Dude, this is fucking absurd. Well, Fetty, good for you.
Organic weaponry.
She literally straight up fucking pinged me. Should I know better? Yeah, absolutely. I should have fucking known better. But she still fucking pinged me. That's not my fault. I'm gonna back off here because apparently she can't keep her fucking lane in line. That's not my fucking fault on that one. She pinged me for assistance. Well, I guess it's my fault for fucking doing it, but you know, still. That's fucking absurd. Maybe fucking Trinity can carry. I don't know. I don't know. Again, like I can't really gank bot side because they got too much CC and shit. Unfortunately, a little more useless this game than I would have liked. Maybe I can grab a Rift Herald from the side over here. Oh. Let's see. Do I have the free space to do this? Let's find out. Okay, set up a ward here. Fair enough. I need to do more gold, so let's go grab the Krugs. And is he gonna take the Krugs? He's taking the Krugs. Wonderful. Well, let's go like this. Well, no, I can't focus on Tryndamere because Tryndamere won't fucking help me in ganks. Okay, look, dude, I fucked up. I'll admit that, but Katarina is bad. Can that at least be understood for the record? I've already tried ganking top, and when I went to gank top, I landed my stun and everything, and he did fuck all with it. Alright, that's as far as it's gonna get. I need to grab blue buff so I can fucking so I can help out here. Like I'm sorry, but like he doesn't want to fucking help the top side. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, fuck. It's better just to not die here. Son of a bitch.
No locations are inaccessible to me.
Huh? Okay, so she's fine here? How the fuck did that one happen? Let's move over here. Alright, they're pushed up. Let's see if we can make anything happen off this. I don't think so, but let's see. They're not pushing forward, so I mean, I'm just gonna get back off him. Look, man. I guess I should check to see if Nami had little health, but it's like, I mean, on up there. Tryndamare's got his ult, so he'll survive most likely. Graves gonna keep pushing on that. Alright, let's head down bot again and see if we can't do it. They have it warded though, so it's like really a bad idea, but they should have full health, so they should be able to help me out here. Tell you to do Herald, man. League is fucked up. One mistake and things hit the fan pretty hard. Guys, is 13? Yeah, that's the number 13.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, there's Tryndamere.
Self-diagnostic.
Alright, well that's a successful gank. Probably the only one I'll get this fucking game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, let's go ahead and buy some HP. Is Ken versus Terry really such a massive mismatch? Ken as in the Street Fighter character versus Terry as in the character from King of Fighters? I think Terry scales to I think Terry's one of the characters that scales to Ryu, and if he does, that means he scales to Ryu's speed, which scales to way faster than what Street Fighter scales to. Snow cone.
Special
An ally has been slain.
establishing strategic position.
Let's just take a look at the score here for a minute. I want them to say jungle difference. I want them to say jungle difference. I want them to say it. Like, Skarner's pretty good. Like, they really, his new rework actually makes him super fucking good. At the very least, comparison to what the fuck I used to be dealing with. But it's like, at the same time, it's just super fucking, it's still Skarner, you know? He killed it. I guess I should have played objectives a little better. I'll develop at the small slay level. Does she have any items? Dude, she's still that fucking weak. Okay, back up. Dude, 67 CS at 17 minutes. Good lord. She has been starved.
Has destroyed a turret.
I'll win a 1v1, Graves. I'll fucking do it. Like, that's not a problem. Oh, do not die, Katarina. Oh, fuck me. They're gonna get that dragon.
Accelerating. Update required.
Oh, good. Wait, what? Is she finally gonna start popping off? Is that actually gonna fucking happen now? Are you serious?
Killing spree. An ally has been
Okay.
slain.
Oh, Nami, if you can steal that. Oh,
Has been slain.
Alright, hold on. We can use this. Oh, good shit. Okay, so my dumbass should have probably smited dragon instead of him, but I kind of wanted the extra damage. That's work. I think that's how that worked. Looks like you guys are still. I read, okay, apparently according to the character stats per okay, fucking Siren has some low multiversal. What?
The resistance is alive.
Siren Head? You mean that? Okay. Fair enough. I think I saw a game with him in Markiplier once. I'll head up there to help, but I don't think it'll be much help. I don't know if he's a shit Trinity or not. Because, like, he was winning lane just fine. But like again, like why can't no one fucking dodge what Nico does? Oh no! Fuck! Oh! That's it! There it is! Oh, you're fucked! I mean, like, see, as you can see right there, I'm over here just fucking like I can do shit. It's just like I need a fucking, you know, I need teammates who can fucking help me out here. That's what I'm worried about. Alright, let's not chase that. He'll kill us probably. He sucks, man. Come on. Oh, and I'm not tanky enough to do shit. Alright, I need a, oh, fuck. Oh, there's something wrong one. I need a heal. I need a heal. Ash, stay alive a little longer. Come on. Alright, we're good. Like, again, like, I can do shit. It's just like... Oh, come on! Oh, thank you, actually. That works out perfectly for me. Get the stuff! Get the stuff! Get the stuff! Dude, I do percentage damage. You ain't gonna fuck with me. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, can you slow him? I'll fucking kill him. What? What the fuck did I just witness? Yeah, no, that's... What the fuck? How did Trinimir die there? Oh, good lord, what the fuck was that? No! I'm there like, alright, Trinimir, let's take him out, we can do this together, and then Trinimir just explodes right next to me. He still had his ult up, that stupid fuck! No! Oh, that just made this game. I can lose happy now. That was amazing.
Should I come back when you're not screaming? Or is this a good practice?
You're fine, Mangler. I'm losing, but I just saw the greatest thing ever. Fuck.
Oh, it's some lead. Okay,
Yeah.
we're back.
I got CC too hard. Alright, if they can kill her, they can win.
Enemy quadra kill. Ace.
Christ. Dude. I'm not the reason we lost the game. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
fair.
say. So, Angler, did you sleep well last night after you were done telling me about the Warhammer 40k universe?
I did actually. Hard time waking up though.
Yeah, I feel ya. No. Yeah, Ash went there, don't fight without her. Well, Ash shouldn't have fought Aphelios in a 1v1. Who does Ash even be in 1v1 as a fucking ADC? Real talk for a minute, since you guys are higher fucking ranked than me. Who does Ash be in a 1v1? Got back off there, otherwise we're gonna die. Or... oh... You can't fix stupid with patch notes. Look, I'm just gonna say this. I did not, I'm 5 deaths fine, but I'm not the reason we lost. All I'm gonna fucking say on this one. I did a pretty decent job, all things considered. Where was the better play call that could have made? Absolutely. What, Trinimir, you're gonna go for the base rush? It's a bold strategy. Let's see if you can pull it off. He's gonna base race. Is he seriously fucking gonna base race? You know what? To be fair, if Katarina can actually get some decent kills off right now, which she could, Cat, he's right fucking there. Please, Cat, you worthless piece of shit. No. Easy fucking kills. That would have at least killed 2 of them. You stupid bitch! Why are you playing Katarina if you're not trying to fucking get kills? She does not beat Jin in a 1v1. Trinimir decided that he had the same pushing power as the entire enemy team, it seems. Yeah, but after some Angler yesterday educated me on the wonderful world of fucking
The wonderful world.
Oh, did they cancel off for me? Oh, it did. Hang on, I gotta re-sign back in.
That is not the word I would use to describe the
Warhammer universe.
you know, it was, closest thing they had to any kind of wonder was like post the 31st millennia while the Emperor was still alive. And after that, they kind of got screwed. Horus was like, I have daddy issues, so I'm gonna have to kill him. It's obviously like way more complicated than that, but that's just like a funny way of
I don't know.
describing it.
Okay, back here again. Oh, crikey, that was bad. I think I might have reflexively just quit the game at that point.
I need so much money in this one.
Where do you scale King of Fighters, Mangler? Well, Mangler doesn't scale King of Fighters. I'm the one who scales King of Fighters, technically.
I don't even play King of Fighters. You better hope I don't scale it. It'd probably look really bad.
Hey Abyss, did you get Squall's burst weapon? Because I pulled for Squall's burst weapon. I gave it 4 multi-pulls, I think, or 5 multi-pulls. No, 4 multi-pulls, and 300 tickets. And you wanna know what I got? Oh, fucking nothing but EX weapons I'm never gonna use. Mangler, where do you scale a Black Knight?
From DMC?
I don't know either.
There's a lot of Black Knights in fiction.
He must be Monty Python. Yeah, I saw a stream.
There's a lot of knights that are also black.
That has
like,
nothing to do with their armor.
well, that and just the armor, like, you're gonna need to specify. That's a pretty broad category.
So did you get into this or no?
Did I what?
Dark Souls, you idiot. Apparently it's Dark Souls.
I mean, it's kind of hard. to scale them really, because their feats are like really you can scale them to the Silver Knights because they're literally just Silver Knights who got burned.
Shouldn't they be stronger than Silver Knights because they survived the first flame?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying baseline they should be at least as strong as the Silver Knights because they are literally just Silver Knights that were burned by like the chaos and the flame, but they survive encountering demons. So.
Wait, Abyss, did you get them both on a free pool? Did you seriously?
Technically, you could scale them to some of the chaos demons that they fight, but they would have to be like lesser demons that are only like all.
Did you seriously get his LD and his burst on a fucking free pool?
Ooh, black gunpowder. I'll take that.
You got to, dude. Did you seriously get? This man's luck is fucking absurd. There's no point trying to do a pool battle with him or anything of the sort because this man will get fucking everything immediately. Are you fucking kidding me? He got them both on a free pool? Fuck, well then you're ready for the burst arrow with luck like that. Jeez. I am top lane. Now I'm salty.
Checking the chat right now. Hang on, I'll be down over there, lickety split, as soon as I'm done shoving the sword through this guy's neck. As I do.
Are you playing Sekiro again?
Yep. I'm just farming people with a gun fort. I just got, it was like one of those idle areas where it's basically the bonfire, and it's like behind enemy lines, so what you do is you would attack the first enemy, and you like back all of them.
Who the fuck bans Kale? What the? That's what? Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck bans Kale? Oh my god. Dude, Kale's not that good. Dude, who the what the fuck? Is there a Yasuo ban? Is there a Yasuo ban? I banned Teemo! Is there a Yasuo ban? There's at least a Yasuo ban. Thank you. Fuck. And there's a Morgana ban, so I can't even fucking go more. Who the fuck? Who the fuck bans fucking Kale? That's what I want to know. That's the thought in my head. Who bans fucking Kale? And it's not even on my team!
Too many names in the games you play are mistaken by me for Dragon Ball Super names.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Kale.
and then like Kefka in that other game that you play. I'm just like, are you just is this like a
That's not fair, Abyss. That's not
code
fair.
word to Dragon Ball fans in the chat? Is that what you're doing?
Fuck. Oh Christ, it's Gnar. Oh, good freaking Lord. I have Shen. I have Shen and Doris are Garen. We're gonna go Shen, because I feel like Shen will be a better pick this game.
Demonstration of superior judgment.
We're gonna bust out our Blood Moon Shen. Oh, fuck me, they have a call. Fuck me, what is that? Go either... What? Go either Garen or Kennen. Why would you go Garen into a Gnar? I'd love to hear the reason at that. Because, like, I understand Garen for top matchups in general, but why against Gnar? Gnar's like one of the fucking 5 top laners that just shits on Garen. I mean, granted, he shits on Shen too, but it's like, I have no rule. I mean, fuck, I probably should have got Malphite. Fuck. Why did anyone recommend Malphite?
Devil May Cry or Devil Never Cry? You already know the answer to that. And so does Capcom.
Well, apparently I don't know it that well. Because at least that game got a Virgil DLC!
Oh my god.
Oh, Devil Never Cry? You know, it's
No,
actually
I
kind of
just
weird.
meant, like, I guess he just meant the name.
Yeah, I'll say, you know, it's actually kind of fucking weird because you would think they would have kept the Devil Never Cry after the first game, but I guess Devil May Cry just sounds more marketable.
Oh yeah, wasn't the name Devil Never Cry enacted in the storyline of 1 after the events of the first game?
Yeah, because the idea is that devils never cry, so if you cry, that means you're not a devil. So that changed the name because then Trish joined him as a partner.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Because
Us
Garen can stay.
in a simpler time.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm still thinking of, to be fair, you did kind of diss Skull 24/7. Don't worry, Garland LD will come. Dude, no, I'm not gonna pull for Garland's LD because fucking I already wasted all my tickets to get Squall's weapon. Yeah, did I deserve Squall's weapon? No, but again, 300 tickets and nothing to show for it. Well, actually, I got a shit ton of burst EX weapons. I got something out of it. The new drop rates are way better. Is 1A DMC possible? I wish it was, but the way most people power scale fiction is you have to prove that different dimensions exist in order for it to be 1A. Because, like, for example, the God of Ninja Gaiden created everything, and there was nothing beforehand, so that would mean all the platonic concepts and everything were created by the God of Ninja Gaiden. But no one accepts it that way because we can't confirm there are higher dimensions or higher platonic concepts. If we did...
I was gonna say, it's kind of like every piece of fiction usually has like a universal 2C scaling, or
Yeah.
like 2A or higher.
Yeah,
Every
exactly.
single one of them could potentially just be 1A, but it depends on the amount of source material given to like
Yeah,
high beams.
you have to show that higher dimensions would exist first and foremost, and then from there you would be able to argue for high 1A. Or you could just have people exist outside of creation, that would be universal, but then, like, again, in order to be proper universal, for most people, it has to show, well, hang on, there's an actual, like, multiple
But yeah,
dimensions
so I went back and looked on DSB and a lot of the Warhammer Wiki, and apparently the reason why the Chaos Gods are like 1A is specifically because like they are stated directly to exist outside of like time and space, and they've always existed as long as the warp has existed, though time does not exist in the warp either.
Well, wait, so then why 1A, though? Like, is the Warhammer universe confirmed to be a multiverse?
Well, it's confirmed to have like an infinite number of dimensions and
Okay.
realities within it, and they exist above all of them.
Okay, yeah, so that would be 1A. See, that's what you need to be 1A.
They're also like super omnipresent because they basically embolden like I don't know if they physically embolden every single concept that they represent, but everywhere where that concept exists in reality, they exist. So Zeech, for example, is like the chaos god of like change and disruption and like thought and thinking. Wherever there is change, he exists, even outside of the warp. It's just the reason he can't fully exert his influence is because there's another 1A being the god emperor who's just like, hey, like why don't you fuck off inside of the
When you're dead and they're still using your corpse for shit?
Yeah, well, they refer to him, I think the Chaos Gods refer to him by a specific name where he's basically like the totality. He's supposed to be like the totality of the Imperium or something. They do
call
mean
him
it
a
as a
dick.
sign of like power. They're basically like, yeah, he's a corpse, but we're not gonna fuck with him at all.
He's a corpse, but he very clearly is still doing shit.
Even in death, he is a problem. It's kind of weird because like the Primarch scale, I think consistently the like solar system level and multi-solar because of the feats that they performed during the whole like, Horus Heresy. But like the difference
hang
between
on.
them and the
The
Ruinous
Primarch
Powers is,
scale
like,
to solar system level, and the God Emperor's just, hi, I'm 1A. Talk
Like,
about
yeah,
disappointments.
talk about jumping material. Imagine being like DMC3 Dante level and thinking that like jumping to the top of tier 2 was a good jump, and then the Emperor's just like, hold my fucking golden armor.
This isn't even my strongest form.
Watch me die. Apparently, I don't know, I'm actually kind of curious if they ever finished the Horus Heresy, because apparently there is information in regards to the battle that he has with Horus, which makes me believe it's just being referenced from other novels. I haven't actually checked the sources yet, but apparently, like, when Horus fights the Emperor doesn't fight him with his full strength because he doesn't want to fight Horus because Horus is his favorite son. So once Horus basically is on the verge of like putting him in the life support chair, the Emperor just stops holding back and just one-shots him. And then he's like, oh, that was a bad idea. I think he destroys portions of his soul or something.
Oh, Horus or the God Emperor?
No, Horus. He destroys his soul so badly the Chaos Gods can't resurrect him or recreate him. And they're already 1A beings. And they're just like, yeah, we can't fix that. What he did to you? That's permanent damage.
All Demon Primarchs are 2C is what I was trying to say.
Demon Primarchs? Are you referring to, like, the Primarchs infected with the power of chaos?
I do not know Umaniko.
You don't just... You can't just jump from 40 to 1A.
Watch me.
Oh.
Tread carefully.
Imagine holding back because you like your son and then your son decides to just destroy your soul higher than the 1A being can fix. How embarrassing.
Yeah. I was interested in talking about Warhammer because I saw some videos on YouTube that it was after Ryan mentioned like a matchup between Void Mundus and Karn as or Khorne, the Blood God. I was just thinking to myself like, man, I should do some like Warhammer like lore searching because I really like that series. And then I checked out this video that was basically like, could X character survive in the Warhammer universe? And it was just basically videos of like hypotheticals, like what would happen if the Saiyans pre like, you know, extermination by Frieza were hired by the Imperium. Like how well would they survive in the either the 41st or the 31st millennia, depending on when it happens. Stuff like how well would Kratos survive? How well would the Doomslayer survive? How well would the Master Chief survive?
I'm assuming the Master Chief wouldn't survive all that well. I mean, I guess he's comparable maybe to a Space Marine.
No. Space Marines are a couple levels above him. Because they're like, they can, like, their armor is more impressive than Mjolnir's. Because, like, I mean, Chief can't, like, tank
AJ,
a rocket.
I already answered the question. We don't know anything about it. Mangler, do you know anything about a series called Umaniko?
Nope.
Yeah, no, we don't know anything about it. I think you've asked this question before.
Shit out of luck. I was gonna say, like, Chief's durability kind of stops somewhere around getting hit with 1 or 2 rockets from a rocket launcher, depending on if his shields are full. Whereas, like, Space Marines routinely shrug off, like, bolter rounds, which are basically just assault rifles that are packed with explosive rounds. And their technology is far superior to, like, the, you know, it's like they're one of the most technologically advanced versions.
I can't do anything against Gnar. I'm just getting fucked. No, Far Space Marines absolutely showing Chief. Well, apparently so.
Those are the basic ones too. Those aren't like some of the chapter masters. Definitely not the Primarchs or the Custodes. Chief would shit on the Imperial Guard though. Like he would probably walk through legions of Imperial Guards if you gave him like, you know, like one of those equipment things that boosts his speed for a little bit, and you just gave him like a couple hundred Imperial Guardsmen and told him to shoot on sight, he would probably like bulldoze through them. Granted, if they were given like UNSC weapons, I don't think they'd be able to kill him, but given that they have like lasguns, they'll probably be able to do some pretty heavy damage to his shields.
That's not my fault.
Just, like,
that's not my fault. Akali, have mercy.
They're literally just like lasers. Oh, this is item rate. Balls. I need more XP.
Do you watch Leafy Is Here, The Rageaholic, Angry Video Game Nerd, Maximum Dude, or X for this? I watch The Rageaholic, I watch Maximilian Dude on occasion, I watch Angry Video Game Nerd, I don't watch Leafy Is Here, and I don't know who X for this is.
You don't need 1B cosmology to be 1A. I mean, specifically being 1B and 1A are like not. They're not. What's the term? It's not like I'm not looking. I'm looking for a term that's like they don't attract one another. Like they don't. They aren't 1A and 1B aren't necessitated by each other, but they're also specifically like their interaction is almost impossible because being 1B is just a set specified amount of dimensions, whereas 1A you're not bound by dimensions. And it's not like I don't know if it's specifically an infinite number of dimensions. It's just like you are above dimensions of space and time in general, in every conceivable manner. Magnus did nothing wrong. From what I've been seeing in the Emperor's text-to-speech device, it seems so, but I haven't read the books on what Magnus did. All I know is that he tried to reach out to Horus when Horus was in like that fucking coma, when the Chaos Gods made him an offer to kill the Emperor. And then that's all I remember.
Do not feed him. Do not feed him. Do not feed him.
If you're prepared to just give Master Chief invincibility, I feel like that's not the same thing. That would simply just mean that a Space Marine would not be capable of like hurting him, but they'd still be capable of like lifting him up and like holding him. And they're just like, well, we'll just wait until your invincibility runs out, and then he's kind of screwed. Though I feel like Master Chief, in the situation where you throw him inside of the Imperium, would probably get... he would probably be hired by the Imperium, as he always fights for humanity, regardless of the state they're in. So they would, the Imperium would welcome him.
God, Emperor looks at Master Chief. You're like the son I never had.
And I had 20 of them, and they fought each other in a battle to the death.
And one literally destroyed my soul, but you know, you're great. You don't destroy souls.
Well, they'd probably accept him on the condition that he swears undying loyalty and fealty to the Emperor, which Chief may or may not do.
Chief's like, oh, what's the Covenant force here? There's these guys on the other side of this
It's
portal.
like, will you let me kill the Covenant if I do so? It's just like, the Covenant, yes. A race of aliens. Oh, so Xenos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Dude, you're
like,
great.
well, all you gotta do is swear loyalty, that's it. Yes. Alright.
That sounds like I did on my last job.
Wait, you're telling me humanity can actually win a fight in this universe?
I'm interested.
What are these, laser weapons? Shit, these are cool. Dude, they would probably send him out to command, like, the best Imperial Guardsmen legions that they have out there, because some of them out there are pretty damn good. A lot of the Imperial Guardsmen routinely fight against the forces of Chaos, and, like, minor Chaos demons. And, like, Chaos-infected, like, humans and, other Imperial Guardsmen.
There. Fuck me, today's just...
Yeah, he broke
I can't
the
hurt
warp
him.
projection the Emperor had up, which he was doing for a secret project, which was the webway that allowed him to warp without causality. Yeah, because you're referring to the Astronomicon. It's basically a device that he was just like, oh, I want this to permit safe travel throughout the Milky Way galaxy, so that way humans won't suffer negative consequences. And given the power he had behind him, he very well could have blocked off a lot of the influences of the ruinous powers. Granted, I don't think the Emperor of Mankind at his full strength, when he's alive, is 1A. I'm pretty sure he's, at best,
sense.
like, his feats only scale vastly above the Primarchs.
That doesn't make sense though, like, cause if he's fucking 1A in the chair, did the chair make him stronger?
Oh, no, you don't understand. He was fed 1,000 psychers every single day for 10,000 years.
Oh, okay.
That was what made him 1A. They were just like, well, you're dying, so let's give him untold amounts of psionic power. And keep in mind, they aren't just like throwing random people in there. They're throwing people they find, but they would also have, the Inquisition would have been performing experiments on these people, potentially also modifying them as well. And it was just pure concentrated psychic energy being fed into his corpse.
I am getting, man, this game is fucking going back. How do we even win now? We don't.
If the Emperor had been 1A before he got put on the throne, the Chaos Gods never would have caused the Horus Heresy. He would have just been like, alright, Astronomicon is being created right now. Okay, no more warp storms. You guys are blocked off. My sons, I will tell you everything about the ruinous powers and be completely open with you from the start. And then they would have been like, great, so let's just conquer the Milky Way galaxy, then we'll jump into the warp with no consequences, and then, you know, help one of the lesser Chaos Gods overthrow all the other Chaos Gods, and then find a way to kill that Chaos God, and then purge everything on the other side of the warp. As you do.
My favorite children.
I mean, I would assume that's what they would do, but at the bare minimum, they would have been able to secure the Imperium.
Except for fucking Horus, apparently.
No, he would have told Horus everything. Like, the problem with Horus is that he was under, like, a massive amount of pressure, and his greatest fault was his ambition. Because he was under the impression that they needed to, like... Because he didn't join with Chaos because he wanted their power. Well, he did, but he didn't want to join the Ruinous Powers. He just believed he could lead the Imperium to a greater age than the Emperor was, and he was just like, why do you fear the Chaos? You should be using it to your advantage to destroy our enemies. And then, you know.
And then fucking the Emperor's like, you fucking ungrateful little shit!
You're grounded.
Take this belt!
Halo 4, they hinted that Master Chief will get a power boost, but all he got was immune to a specific weapon, and all those hinted abilities that he would potentially acquire. 343 just decided to drop that idea. I mean, he just... All that happened is that the Librarian made him immune to the Composer.
Which is fucking retarded. They should have gone further with that.
Yeah, they should have gone further. They should have been like, well, let's give you, like, much more than that. Let's enhance your physical...
Let's make you
vastly beyond.
Let's make you a space
god. Yeah. If you exist, you get shot. No joke. You could drop a Pringles can and your world would be exterminated. If it involves psychic energy, yes. If you fap and a demon appears, your world's gone. Not just like your hometown, everyone you know and love, everyone you hate, the entire economy, that society, that entire planet is gone. The Inquisition will spare no resource in wasting and glassing all life around you. They basically just pull a covenant. They're like, what? Heretic? Death.
Walked into a random planet I've never seen before. I smell heretic. Destroy it all! Let the God Emperor sort it out.
Press on.
What the heck is Black Card?
That's one of the demons from Marvel. They were in the second Marvel vs. Capcom game. Nemesis from Resident Evil? Nemesis beats Pyramid Head. In what reality is Pyramid Head stomped?
With the rocket launcher.
Okay. So are we talking comics, or are we talking like what we see in the game itself? Because Pyramid Head does not fucking stop Nemesis. You guys are crazy.
I wish I actually cared about Silent Hill.
I've tried getting into it, but it's like not my verse. Okay, so off to a bad start. 2 losses in a row. Hopefully this doesn't demote me.
Now, despite that that verse, before like Warhammer having like a ton of 1A beings that exist in it, it's not like it's surprisingly much more grounded in like people's lives and the reality in which they live in. Given that most of the books and the stories seem to focus directly on like the Imperial Guardsmen and the Space Marines.
I blame Mangler. He blames Logar.
Who blames Logar?
Oh. I don't know. checking the chat right now, or I was checking the chat. Someone blamed Logar for what happened to the Imperium.
Probably worse. It's been a while since I've read the like Galaxy in Flames, the first couple like. Oh my god.
I mean, it's not going to matter though. Pyramid Head has no feats that will put him above Nemesis unless we're going to include the comics, which the comics retcon Pyramid Head's character fucking hard. If we are...
Stab.
Oh, hang on. Can we? Yeah, we can build some, let's build some MR, because we need some MR here to fucking survive.
Alright, I've got all the money now.
Has been slain.
Dude, this is absurd. I didn't even die that many times to him. What's there? Pyramid Head 9B, Nemesis 9A. From what feat, though? And also, it doesn't really matter because Nemesis can survive far more than Pyramid Head can. Okay, you guys have to understand that when it comes to the tier listing, anything below really fucking 4? Well, okay, I take that back. Anything still in the same tier is still relative to that tier. You understand that, right? And the jumps aren't that massive at the 9 area, you know? The jumps get massive later on. But what the fuck is 9 fucking B? Like, large building level versus small building level? Really? You think that's gonna make such an astronomical difference in a fight like this? No, absolutely not.
Press on.
Stealth takes all my
Oh, you want to compare resumes? Let's fucking... I'll compare resumes. I'll compare resumes right now as soon as I'm done watching my teammates get fucked.
That sounds like the words of someone who's not participating. I'll do this thing as soon as I'm finished watching all the people I'm fighting alongside die.
It's time for me to do my best impression of the God Emperor and AFK for the entire universe.
To be fair, he was doing something that would save the Imperium for all of, like, the Horus Heresy. But he did have, like... I think his problem was that when he created the Primarchs, he kind of overlooked the fact that humans, like, literally perceive... Like, humans cannot perceive their presence due to their, like, natural existence. Like, they have an aura around them that essentially, like... If you're a Primarch or a Space Marine, you can perceive this normally. But if you're a human or like a lesser being, you just can't really perceive their existence the same way.
An unkillable demon torturer who rapes and kills you? No, that's not what the Pyramid Head want. Well, okay, I guess Pyramid got retconned in later games. No, that doesn't matter though. Nemesis can just infect him. Like, here's the problem though. Like, you can kill Pyramid Head, but there are more than one Pyramid Heads. But if we're talking 1-to-1, Nemesis would win. Especially if the fight takes place outside of Silent Hill, like in a neutral ground, Pyramid Head gets fucked. Mainly because Pyramid Head can't put down Nemesis either. Nemesis has more than enough options to take down Pyramid Head.
Magnus got his back broken from a fury. Oof. So, I was gonna say that, as an Abyss Hunter, he said that despite the Emperor clearly stating he wanted a secular view for the Imperium, I blame Logar. I mean, he did, but, like, he also had a lot of issues with the way he set out that plan, because, like I said, he didn't take into consideration the appearance of his Primarchs and himself. He's just like, I'm noble in doing this. And it's like, alright, sure, but everybody's gonna perceive you as a god anyway, because they don't understand the reasons for, like, how powerful you are, and that you're leagues above anything they could ever imagine. And you're doing everything greatly for their benefit. You also exist tangibly in front of them, and they know you're a real person, so, like, it's a shitload of gratification that you can give a person to start a belief system. So even if you want a secular view, it's not... I don't know if it's going to pan out really well if you don't account for those factors.
Wait. So you need to have sins in order to fucking, like, be affected by Pyramid Head? The Nemesis wins hands down. Nemesis doesn't fucking care. Nemesis can't even probably perceive his sin. The only sin Nemesis has is wanting to tap that Jill. But obviously it's in a non-simple way. Perfectly wholesome. Perfectly wholesome. Ignores all tentacle hentai. Nemesis gets raped by Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head doesn't fuck dudes. And I'm pretty sure Nemesis is something of a dude, or... Again, Pyramid Head's not even... I'll do this match if you guys want, but I'm pretty sure the only way fucking Pyramid Head has a chance of winning is if we're in Silent Hill. Which is unfair, because that's non-neutral ground, inherently. Zim, does DMC5 scale to SMT Dante? It's possible, but I can't confirm that because we just don't have enough information on the DMC verse as a whole.
I'll make this easy for you. No, at the moment, because we don't have a confirmation that SMT is canon.
Well, no. He just means, like, would they have the same scaling? Because SMT Dante is scaled as 2A by most of the verse battle with the ancient shit.
I'm pretty sure people have said he scales to the Demi Fiend.
Okay, so
like
so there are two ways to go about this. 1A, because of the out-of-versal fee at the end, and like his relationship with not being affected by the people who beat the cycle. Or 2A, based on when he fights the Demi Fiend. Apparently he fights the Demi Fiend at a point where Demi Fiend is only 2A.
I have to play it myself.
Apparently
Fucking not having knowledge of this.
I mean, they are getting an HD remake if that helps.
This gen?
SMT? Yeah, oh no, I think it might be next gen. Oh, it might be this gen, I don't know.
Is the remake the one with Dante in it?
The remake will have a separate character, unfortunately, from the sound of it. It will have the replacement character that replaced Dante for the majority of the releases.
That sounds weak.
To be fair, the actual replacement character is Barrett and Dante in game. We don't know Nemesis' actual backstory. All we know is that in the movie he was the dude before he became Nemesis, but we don't know if that's canon to the games or not. For all we know, Nemesis could be a girl, but that would make all the tentacle hentai I've seen really take on a new appearance.
The term you're looking for is interesting.
That's an interesting take. Dante SMT versus Balwiki is 1C. Oh, they changed him to 1C.
This about a wiki changes Dante to everything.
I mean, personally, I do believe you could argue for 5th dimensional DMC. I think there's enough there to argue for it easily. Because, again, like, 5th dimensional is just being above space and time. Technically, like the Ninja Gaiden versus 5th dimensional, because the fucking god of space, the god of Ninja Gaiden should be 5th dimensional by virtue of being above space and time, because he created it and he was from nothing. Well, it's more like just Nemesis, because like I don't look at pictures. I read like mangekis or manga. I read like the actual like comics. I don't read I don't look at single stills or anything. I'm ahead of Jinx. That doesn't fucking matter. Akali's ahead of this entire fucking existence. Pick up. Okay, team.
No, I just had some funky lag that was happening in Discord. Didn't affect the voice call, but I was like, I couldn't look at any of the ads that was getting me over the server.
See. Like, we can win, it's possible, but Akali still exists.
I mean, if you guys want a 1A Dante, technically you could just use Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Dante, since the Living Tribunal doesn't get involved in Infinite, and it's his job to oversee the multiverse. And he kind of fails that, because Jeddah uses it, and Tribunal doesn't stop him.
Dante versus Nemesis stats equal. Dante should win.
And he shits on Jeddah, so...
Ah.
Same.
I'm 150 gold away from your help.
This chapter, Legion, had the less technological advancement. Yes, I do agree it's the Emperor's fault for the people. Yeah, it just kind of is. So, sucks to be the Emperor, really.
The Emperor, I'm gonna make mankind better. Also mankind, psych. Look, man, the Emperor. Wait. So the Emperor actually has a golden aura around him.
When humans perceive him, he does wear golden armor, but like, and I think a little bit of a halo behind. He's just.
Allow me to beat this metaphor over the head.
I mean, the problem.
Don't worship me as a god, little Corona Halo and golden armor. Don't do it.
So there's actually the conversation that I think holds straight out of the books on his versus Battle Wiki profile is at the very top. That basically explains a conversation he has with one of his associates, and explains that he's just going to go among the stars in his conquest. And he's just like, why do you need to be the leader? Because someone needs to be there. And he basically explains that what makes him different from, like, when he's asked what makes you different from all the people of the religions that you, like, tout against, it's just that, I know that I'm right. Is his exact response.
Look, guys, the warp's coming. I'm not crazy. You're gonna think.
To be fair, he wasn't wrong, but like, he kind of didn't really explain it that well.
Yeah,
so
that seems to be a
came
problem
back to
with
bite him in
fiction.
the ass. Like, guys, everybody thinks they're right, but I know I'm right. You're correct, but not for the reasons you think.
Well,
and not for reasons that are going to be useful to you either.
Pretty fucking sure, pretty sure you're just downplaying your main world. You're downplaying his intelligence.
I just find it funny.
Is it because he's not the Talos Empire?
You mean the Tau Empire?
Whatever. Oh, Talos, the guy from Skyrim, right?
I don't play Skyrim.
No, I know.
I can't help you there. That guy clearly turned around before I backstabbed him. How did I even get that off? That makes no sense.
I think I cost the game, I think. Oh, wait, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. Oh, no, we're still here.
Turn around, you losers. I need to stab you in the back.
Maybe you should explain why you had to stab in the back mangler, and then like have a golden aura, maybe then they'll fucking turn around.
For the good of Ashina. I don't know. Something like that.
What is even the story of that game? Do you fucking, like, 'cause I know there's a kid you gotta save.
So the story is that you essentially like start out in like a well and you try to retrieve Kuro, who you refer to in most of the game as Lord Kuro. He's basically the heir to a heritage known as the Divine Heritage, and it's a bloodline that essentially allows you to create contracts of immortality with the people who come into contact with it, and specifically resurrection immortality. It's so potent.
Dude, no, I'm pretty sure Nemesis wins that fight. Your only arguments for Pyramid Head winning come directly from Silent Hill's, like, entire power spear. Can a character that has duplication powers be affected from petrification? Well, it
You
depends
mean
on
by petrification?
Yeah, I want a little more context there.
But anyway, he can create contracts of like immortality with people by as long as like he can exist. Well, actually, I don't know if it's specifically stated that he's required to exist. Just that like his blood, that you take his blood.
So is that why you can keep coming back from dead?
Yeah, the resurrection mechanic is very, very canon to Sekiro. It's explained that when he goes to Hirata Estate and he reawakens the memories from like 3 years ago, it's explained that he died on the night that the estate was attacked and he went to save Kuro. Because when he gets stabbed in the back, and he does die, and a bunch of like wreckage falls around him, Kuro is just like, I can't throw away this loyalty. And then he's just like, loyal wolf, take my blood and live again. And he revives you after you're already dead. So
What a dick.
it's not specific to people that are alive. So he can just basically bring a corpse back to life, and they will be able to live. They will be able to resurrect themselves.
What if Capcom Infinite Morgan scaled the Jeddah since she beats him in canon? Um,
Hang on a sec.
how does Jeddah merge the worlds though? Does he have a soul stone when he does it, or does he get that after the
No,
fact?
he does it without the soul stone.
If he can merge the worlds without it, Morgan should scale higher by virtue of being stronger than him in the respective canon. She should scale higher.
It's kind of weird because like a bunch of the characters at the end band together to fight Ultron Sigma, who is a greater threat than Jeddah, like with the space and the reality stones. He's actually more powerful than Dante because he takes Dante prisoner, and you have to fight to save him while he's like killing Dante inside of this force
I'm
field.
pretty sure she. Okay, so the canon version of the characters does not apply to their crossover scaling. Let's make that clear. But technically,
It depends because in this case, if we're using the Marvel namesake, we have to go with the fact that the Marvel has an infinite multiverse. And all the rules
Okay.
that it occupies.
What I mean here is you wouldn't scale MVC Dante to canon Dante as you wouldn't scale MVC Nemesis to mobile Nemesis.
I was gonna say if they don't demonstrate any feats that are like meaningfully different from their canon, and they're taken straight from their canon, you would just assume they're just as powerful because those universes are canon to that timeline.
Look, here's the way crossover canon should work, and I'm going to talk about this in my Dead or Alive video because there is a crossover with King of Fighters that needs to be discussed. Okay, the only way you scale the crossover is either A, you take it as its own separate character within its own universe. And Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Dante would fall under this because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Dante has a lot of issues. Or there's evidence to support the fact that this is the canon version of the character, and thus you would scale that character to their canon feats and bring those canon feats with you into the crossover verse, which is what happens in Dead or Alive.
I was gonna say like Dante, since he's wearing the DMC3 outfit, we would assume this is just DMC3 Dante from his canon because Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, DMC is canon to Marvel vs. Capcom, but not the other way around. It's not a two-sided crossover. It's a one-sided one. So for that reason, if he didn't demonstrate feats that were inconsistent with Solar System or Multi-Solar System, then I would just keep him at that level if he didn't demonstrate anything significant. Or if he scaled. But obviously he beats Jeddah, who uses an infinite multiverse. But yes, there is an omniverse in Marvel. I'm just talking in regards to where the area where the main storyline takes place. So technically, every universe in Marvel that is outside, like any source material or fiction that crosses over, is referred to as the Marvel Omniverse. So he actually would have had to fuse multiple sections of isolated multiverses together, because he fused the Capcom universes, which are outside the Marvel multiverse. So yeah, that's some pretty high shit. The last time they had people who were outside the Marvel multiverse interacting with it was the Beyonders, and they kind of fucked the Living Tribunal.
Jeddah over here like, hello, I am power.
So, like, while he doesn't show up and make an appearance in the story, I could easily scale Jeddah to Tribunal, because Tribunal's literal job, as seen through the Marvel multiverse, is to oversee the Marvel multiverse and to ensure balance of like magic distribution and power throughout. Like there can't be two Doctor Stranges
Pyramid
in
Head
like one.
Pyramid Head does not beat Dante. That's what John Marston said. There's no feats up a Pyramid Head at that level. I'm sorry.
And like there can't be like two Doctor Stranges in one universe. There can't be two Infinity Gauntlets in one universe.
Would Tekken scale to Dead or Alive because they crossed with King of Fighters? No, because if you're talking about the mobile game crossover, you can't compare that. Your games are feud with Ruinous Powers, Zim. Going to have to extreme.
I'd say have it canon. After all, this could explain what happens with what Dante was doing after the DMC3 timeline. If Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is canon to DMC, then that means Mundus is 1A. So think about that just for a minute.
Excellent.
Like think very carefully about the water you're treading on.
Which means that Urizen's actually tier 0!
Yeah, no, technically Urizen would be like probably an extremely high 1A character if you assume Infinite is canon. Yeah, because he does say everything is an illusion created by the fruit. And I'm like, what the hell? Like so in a verse with
he was
people that are
surprisingly
already
unbiased in that comment. Here's the thing about John. John's always biased and John's always a troll. And even then, there's no evidence to support Pyramid Head being that strong. I haven't read the comment all the way through, but what feat puts Pyramid Head on like a universal beyond level?
Your games are feud with ruinous powers. I'm gonna have to exterminatus that shit real quick.
Grant me the strength to forge thy
I'm not sure about like Canon Morgan's scaling, Red Dusk. I don't know exactly where she scales in particular, but I don't think Jeddah specifically has like 1A feats in his canon.
The highest you could argue, from what I've done a little research on, the highest you could argue Darkstalker scales to is like 2C.
Why does everybody just clock out at 2C?
Yeah, so you find out that 2C, or like Universal in general, is actually a pretty popular power tier to be at. Like, I thought it was rare when I first started this shit, but like, the more verses I go to, the more evidence there is for this shit, like, everywhere. Like,
Well, I think it's just because that's before you get into a multiverse. That's like right before you're getting into a multiverse. Because you're just like, universe with time. He. It's just like mainstream that you can get with affecting universes without going too overboard.
alright.
I believe Canon Morgan is multi-galaxy. Whew.
Well, is that her full power? Because I don't think she's got her full power back yet in the canon. I know, well, no, she should have her full power back.
Either way, the jump between 2C and 1A is pretty high. Plus, Morgan doesn't really do anything like significant in the fights. Like the best thing that you could argue is that all of them together cumulatively like share a feat where they scale to fighting Ultron Sigma, because they all fight them together with a couple Infinity Stones. But like even then, you'd have to assume Ultron Sigma is a greater threat to their universe than Jeddah. Because it takes all of them to fight them.
He should be, just by virtue of the fact that Dante can't instantly handle Ultron Sigma, but he can handle Jeddah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Jeddah beats him in base. He just goes DT, and then it's just like, alright, now you're dead.
Wait, does Dante ever canonically go DT during his fight with Ultron Sigma?
No, because he shows up with the Soul Stone and gives it to Ultron Sigma. Because he knows Ultron Sigma can't use the Soul Stone because he's a machine. So he has no soul, therefore no power to use the Soul Stone.
What a stupid caveat.
Yeah. And he basically says before, when he takes it from Jeddah, he's like, the Soul Stone has shown me the beginning and the end. And I guess that's to indicate that it gives him visions of the future. So he's like, precognition, and then he shows up.
But doesn't he say like, even if we get all the stones, it won't work, so I'm going to do this my way? So the stone...
I think he says something, he does say something to that effect, I'm going to do this my way.
Yeah, so that means the stone showed them losing, and he's like, nah.
I got a better way. They do say he is, like, their only hope, but at that point you have to remember the main cast is poisoned with the Sigma virus. So they're all at threat of becoming.
No. If you're talking about the description on the actual website, that would occur in general. That's not specifically referencing the Sigma virus or like at the end of the series or at the end of the game.
No. They're in the game. They are poisoned with the Sigma virus.
Not from the very beginning.
After they leave Asgard, yeah.
No. Oh, okay, but here's the thing though. Like the description of the character that says that he's like he would be like the only hope against higher threats has nothing.
Well, everyone but Dante is poisoned from the Sigma virus, from what I can understand.
Well, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Why is he immune?
I don't know why. I guess it's just like in terms of who you see gets affected by it, because there's like a. Well, see, it's like there's a moment when Ultron Sigma like is dropping like various bombs into places in the Capcom and Marvel universe, and one of the bombs detonates and releases the Sigma virus in the city, and it's contaminated and affects like pretty much everybody, including all the Avengers. So they do say if we don't like find a cure for this, if we don't defeat Ultron Sigma within this time limit, we're gonna become like his fucking robots.
How embarrassing. Hang on.
So they don't necessarily include Dante, but Dante's in the room, so you could say
I was
probably
talking to Kyle about this. I'd honestly argue that series below 2C are rarer than the former. Series below 2C seem to be rarer just by virtue of the fact that there's not too many series that stay as grounded. You're really only going to find them in mangas and some stories. And even then, depending on the story, there might be already be 2C characters in there.
There's no big jump from 2C to 1A. It's not even possible to have a gap between those tiers. I mean, in far as me looking at a tier list and looking at them,
There's a pretty big gap there.
There is definitely a feasible gap. If you're talking in something we can measure, obviously no.
Well,
Can't really measure anything beyond the third dimension, unfortunately.
Science
We have
is
essence, though.
limited. It's because
Yeah.
we don't have the goddamn bird telling us what to do.
Oh, what's this? Devil figure? You know.
Maybe the reason Dante's not affected by a signal virus is because he DT'd and he got a new body and just went back to normal afterwards and the virus was gone.
Can you imagine, like, Dante just being, like the only... I guess if someone really wanted to wank DMC, you could say Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and SMT Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, or whatever the hell it's called, are both canon to DMC, and Infinite happens in between 3 and 1, and SMT happens when Dante's in hell, because you're so desperate to have one May Dante. I guess. Though that would be a little weird because, I mean, depending on how you scale SMT,
Oh,
it could be
poor
2A, it
Senna.
could be 1A.
They are fucking her bad. Good lord. Oh wow, he fucking...
The Darkness 3.
That'll be interesting. I heard those games are pretty good. Never played them though.
I have the Darkness 1, or Darkness 2 on my laptop, and I actually did enjoy it, but I didn't get to finish playing it because my laptop was too crowded. Now that would not make any sense by Sony saying there's no Darkness 3 title, and it was a test to use the title Darkness 3 as in Darkness 3, it's time to get Jack back. But what are you talking about? Sony, last time I checked, doesn't own the Darkness.
They might
They
own the
didn't-
studio, maybe.
No, because the Darkness 1 and 2 are multi-platform games.
Well, no, like now they might own the studio. Like now they
Oh.
might own the rights.
Actually,
Well,
Shit,
Yasuo came in
let's
to
see.
steal my kill, as you do. Thankfully, I'm ranged now, so I can fight there pretty easily. Fetty, you mind explaining what that means? Oh.
explaining.
Oh yeah. Okay. So actually, I forgot to mention this. Okay. So regarding fucking Nemesis versus Alex Mercer, I was talking to Kyle about this. You really have to argue in favor of which virus is superior, the Blacklight or the T virus. Now we were talking Alex Mercer versus Wesker, but the same statement applies here to Nemesis. Because Nemesis T virus is unique in nature. It's it just keeps adapting no matter what. Technically, at the end of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the remake, he's not dead. He will come back from that, but then the nuke happens. He doesn't really die at any point. Like, we get the option in-game to kill him, but that shouldn't be killing him. He should still come back from that given everything that fucking happened prior to. But then, there's a nuke, so, problem solved. We took a page from World War II America to solve our problems, and it worked. I would love nothing more than for Resident Evil to bring back Nemesis, and it's just like, I lived, bitch. Comes after Chris from Resident Evil 8, he's being hunted down by the Nemesis. That would be the greatest thing ever. Do we want to go AD this game, or... We should go AP, because we don't have that much AP on this team. Yeah, let's go AP. Otherwise we're gonna troll our team. Thankfully we're playing Kale and we now have range attacks, so now we're not completely worthless. He is using it correctly. He's stopping my burst damage I get from that proc, so that is good. Oh, main levy returned us.
Yeah, I was checking out some information in regards to the Darkness games. Apparently the first game was made by like Stardew Productions or something. The other one was made by some digital company. They were made by two different companies, and I haven't been able to find any details currently on whether or not Sony owns them at the moment. So it might still be multi-platform. I have so much money, I don't know what to do with myself.
Are you serious? Oh!
Yes, I have 7,785 cents.
Oh, sin, I was like, what? Wait, how did Garen go up so fast? He was just standing there for a couple seconds. His heal spike doesn't happen until 11, doesn't it?
Surrender and I'll make this quick.
A lot of spirit emblems.
Do they have a Soraka? They have a Soraka.
Be judged.
Oh shit.
Okay, we made the right call going left heal first. Sorry guys if I haven't been able to look at the chat right now. Unfortunately I can't open up chat like and have it on the side while I'm playing League of Legends for some reason.
I'll
And-
check it in a sec.
Looks like we'll be going back right now though, so we might. Oh, no.
Alright.
Oh, he got. Wow, he got Ignite and he's still losing to me? This is fucking sad. Might be one of the worst Garens in A. Man, he is really sticking around.
I bring the light round.
Alright. Checking chat. What happened to the T-103 from the Resident Evil series?
Oh my goodness, I had not hit my ult off in time. Are you fucking kidding me? I clicked it before he hit me.
Then you have a question.
T103, I believe it died. No, oh, so it really matters why, when you put it like that, then it's both yes and no, because there's obviously a power difference too in terms of dimensionality and.
They cannot kill justice.
Oh, fuck me! Kane with the fucking steal. Good shit, Kane.
To withhold justice is a dark sin.
Alright, so unfortunately we did die to Garen. Pretty embarrassing, all things considered, but that was our greed that got us there.
Only actions.
Well, guys, I'm just talking in terms of like the literal gap when I see on a web page. I don't mean the actual measurable gap, because you can't measure anything from one tier to another. Not like below universal, you can't do that. Goes on a bit.
I shall purify this land with fire if I
Dude, he keeps taking my fucking kills. How am I supposed to scale?
Yes, you better.
No, like, so, like, the scaling in this game is like you get a lot of kills and shit, and like then you like fucking get stronger as a result. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The problem is that I can't really scale if all my kills keep getting fucking taken.
Ooh.
Well, that sucks. Is that pentakill kill? You? I'm pretty sure Nemesis isn't like beat speed wise. Well, you're not a big fan. Like, pentakill kills probably kills like best skin right now, honestly. Because unfortunately, that's multiplayer for you, Zim.
The light renews.
Oh, Yasuo. So Yasuo fucking takes my kills and then feeds. I mean, well, that is standard part for the course in League of Legends, but still. Oh, he's coming after me.
I am anointed in the fire of
Oh, right. Was coming to secure that Garen kill, but I'll just never get a kill on Garen, it seems. Alright.
weighed on the scales of stars.
The T103 is made by huge numbers. Wait, are you referring to Mr. X? I believe that's T103, right, Mr. X? Yeah, that's Mr. X. I think they all died in Raccoon City. Well, actually, no. Wesker also goes around killing a lot of Umbrella's projects as well, so maybe Wesker just killed them all off at one point. Because if you actually... Oh! I ran in the wrong direction. I think Wesker just killed him off after a while, because I know Wesker went around turning off a lot of Umbrella's shit, and if you're referring to Mr. X, I know that would also include Mr. X models. But I don't think they made that much, actually. I don't think they made that many fucking actual people. I should have run the other way, that probably would have saved my life, but unfortunately we did not make that call, and now I'm 1-3 because my fucking Yasuo is taking at least both my fucking kills.
Villagers keep coming back from the dead.
If only they did that in Minecraft.
Actually, to be more accurate, they're not coming back from the dead. More of them just keep spawning out of the ground.
Okay, so which one is the T103? Okay, I'm confused. Describe it for me. Is it the white one with the fucking mace fucking hands, or?
My sword is named Gold. And this burns
Get out of the water. Cool.
Well, at least we got the dragon, but
The fallen will never rise again.
wow, man, you just knocked him back. Okay.
There are a lot of people here.
Sorry guys, I can't look at the chat too much. Did you complete the new chaos, by the way, for Burst Era? No, I haven't done it yet. I should really sit down and get that token, so I'll have to sit down and take care of that. I'm focused the wrong target. Or maybe that was just bad fight in general. That was probably just bad fight in general. No, but they give you a burst token if you complete it, right?
Rampage.
Okay. Yeah, okay, then the Mr. X, yeah. Now, if they came back, they'd probably be stronger than most of the fucking actual BOWs that appeared. Like, if Mr. X came back for, like, Resident Evil 6, he'd be stronger than, like, almost all those fucking BOWs. I think it's just that Wesker... Well, I know they were destroying Umbrella's shit, so I think Wesker just killed them all off for the most part. Wait, why do you need Kate Sif or Tifa for that fucking fight? Are they actually necessary to complete the chaos or not? Oh, well, no, because in order to get the actual token, you have to fully complete it, right? Like, you can't just, like, do it. You have to fully do it. Hi, I'm Yasuo and I'm greedy as shit.
They will break against my stalwart arm.
God, I have
How far is that fucking
probably
roll?
thousands
Shit.
of people in this village. Just keep coming back.
Yeah, no, like, they'd be fucking way superior to most of the BOWs that came out in the series. Umbrella made good shit. Say what you want about, like, the C virus, but Umbrella makes good shit.
You know, when they're not.
What the fuck does she do? I've never actually looked up her kick.
Has been destroyed.
And guaranteed easily split push right now. I'm gonna go back to base.
Oh no, oh no. Fucking shit.
Thus the mighty fall.
Oh, Kane, tell me you win that fight. Kane. Okay, I was gonna say, dude, Kane, come on.
Ride in the light.
Do you think we'll get another corp in Resident Evil with weapon killer similar to the Terminator? I don't know. Resident Evil's just doing fucking... Well, Umbrella's already back in Resident Evil, technically. It's a new Umbrella with Chris in it, I guess. I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know what the hell Resident Evil doing right now. Those tyrants are mass-produced? And then we'll see them... No, I understand that, but, like, they probably all got killed off already by, like, fucking the Stars group and fucking Wesker. Because Wesker never uses them, and they would be fucking amazing in fucking Resident Evil 5. I don't care how much he loves the C-Virus or Ouroboros, Wesker would easily see the potential of those fucking guys there.
Burn all
We're
deceivers.
gonna build a Rabadon, so we need more AP. We'll get werewolves. No, that's probably just another virus. I don't think Resident Evil's being super, like, superstitious in nature. I think they're just, like, a new virus. A shitty virus, to be sure, but a new one nonetheless. Hi, my virus? Oh, you waited way too long for that one, buddy.
Wings of
I guess they got tired of us fucking stealing every dragon.
me from mortal temptation.
The new virus is just gonna cause lycanthropy. Leon needs to complete the Redfield bloodline. I don't know. I personally thought Claire worked out a lot better with the fucking prison dude from, you know, Code Veronica, but then the prison dude,
Against my stalwart
well,
arm.
if you know what happened to him, you know what happened to him.
Ooh.
What, Mangler? Are you fucking tired? I thought you said you got a good night's sleep.
Said I went to bed easily. It's the same thing.
Wow. I don't go up top.
Yawning at this point is just a reflex for me. I'm getting tired.
Their deeds shall be weighed on the scales of stars.
Wow. Heresy. We're somewhat winning, but we're also losing because they have way more kills than us, but they don't seem to be able to capitalize on their fucking lead. Which is great for me, because I don't have anywhere near a lead. Oh, I fucked up! Oh, I thought she had a fucking dash or something. Oh, good fucking stun. That would have been awful. Oh! One shot, son of a bitch! Did it hit? Are you still on a losing streak? Yeah, I'm on two losses right now, and Mangler has left the call. Oh no, no, I'm all alone. Where's your brother? Probably still. Well, he would have been sleeping. Hey, question. How often you play League? I'm asking because right now I don't have much to do, so if I level to 30, I might be able to rank with you. However, I don't know if I'm still level 21. I mean, I play League off-stream pretty consistently. I'm only playing it on-stream because, again, my Xbox isn't working. But I play Leagues off-stream pretty consistently. I'm trying to get back in the gold again. I gave up on Platinum. I gave up on my dreams for Platinum long fucking time ago. Learned my lesson a long, long time ago. Turn from a friend. Okay, so I can't fight Echo in a 1v1 because he's 946 and he has like a better build than I do. He's also a better design champion than I am. He also has abilities that like are not just auto attack. Oh! Oh! Trash!
You have slain an enemy.
Garbage. Uninstall. Oh, I hope this is it. Oh. I see the problem is that League of Legends isn't fun anymore, so I shouldn't have done that. But because I can get reported for that, and they can. I don't think they'll ban me for it, because like I didn't say anything bad, like inherently. That's clearly trash talking. But I could get like a fucking 14-day ban for that, honestly, because League of Legends is just full of nothing but pussies now. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but like if it does, fuck it, it's more free time for me. Oh, that was good. That was good. I think my friend got permabanned, but he fucking straight up used like slander.
Shut down.
My team decided to fight without me, and went about as well as could be expected. It's almost like you're. Wow.
Shut down.
Man, why are there a bunch of fucking... Come on, like, fucking... I don't know, like, trash talking's a part of the games, you know? It's fucking... Why is everyone such a fucking bitch about it?
I'm back. I had to
my
take a
lord.
phone call.
Nah, I wondering where he went. Let me see here. Leon's visit that Asian persuasion. Oh, you're not wrong.
That is impressive.
What?
I got all the kicks now.
You can buy specific kicks in that game?
My sword is named
Well, I unlocked a combat arm known as High Monk, which is basically like the final stage of like, it's like one of the Buddhist monks' like fighting techniques. And you basically like jump up in the air and slam your foot down, and then do like a bunch of roundhouse kicks and follow up with a sword stuff. It's a technique that has like no form, and it varies from person to person. So when Sekido uses it, it involves slash attacks. Because usually when Buddhist monks use it, it's like physical in nature.
Did you just say physical?
Or not a physical, fucking...
I was gonna say, are you
it just
telling me
involves-
Sekiro is not physical in nature?
Well, he does fight some ghosts, but it's mostly physical. I mean, they're mainly using hand-to-hand combat, whereas he adds swords to it, so it has slashes where it normally wouldn't. Even though the technique itself differs from person to person, I mean, it was created by the Buddhist monks, so it's mainly going to be used by the monks, not really by anybody else.
Wow, no, I mean, anyone can learn the technique, probably.
But yeah, but they don't really allow anybody in the Sembo Temple because they're pursuing the search for immortality, and they attack anybody on sight that's not a monk.
So you're saying you killed them all to gain their technique?
I killed them all to get through to the temple.
And you just happened to get their technique along the way?
Well, actually, their technique was locked away in like some like shrine far away from the temple. So yeah, I happened to get it along the way. I wasn't even looking for it, and I just found it. I was like, oh, I never knew I wanted this.
Honestly, what changed up my Kale game so much probably is actually building Rabadons. Who knew that like actually getting that AP stack was what Kale was missing? Because I've been doing so much better with AP Kale with Rabadons as a result.
Alex Mercer versus Wolverine. Go.
Damn it!
What was it? You don't have this one covered?
Alex Mercer versus Wolverine. Pretty sure Alex Mercer beats Wolverine because I don't think Wolverine's swing factor beat Alex Mercer's Black Light Virus.
Unless we use Marvel versus Capcom Wolverine.
Is he even infinite?
No, but he's in 3. And he fights Galactus. You know what that means.
Oh man! But that still wouldn't make him immune biologically.
I mean, he would have, like, above universal scaling, though.
I mean, but yeah, but he just has to be touched and he's over.
But he's fighting Galactus. What makes you think you're gonna, like, fucking touch him?
Galactus wasn't exactly trying very hard to move around in that fight, if I remember correctly. Hit me!
Hit me. I have super armor.
I have what you would call in the business all armor. I mean, like, if we're talking a standard Wolverine, I'm pretty sure fucking,
When did Wolverine blitz Thor? What?
Guys, Wolverine can't speed with Thor. Haven't you heard how fucking strong Thor is?
Yeah, Thor is consistently multiversal in base.
And yeah, and there's no antipiece for that whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Nope, not the slightest. He never loses to anyone, like Red Hulk or anything.
And if he does it, it's always when he's unworthy Thor. And never at any point in time when he's consistently based all the there.
Even though we see that he has Mjolnir when the Red Hulk's there, but you know...
No, not a factor. Shut up.
That was unworthy.
He was unworthy because he lost.
The fire that illuminates
No, but all seriousness aside, like I don't remember a comic where that happened. Might have been like Phoenix, Wolverine, or maybe some buff Wolverine. That's got to be a strong base Wolverine. Like
That's gotta be
honestly.
Ultimate Comics Wolverine, where he watched his two kids fuck each other.
Oof.
Ultimate Comics is super fucking weird.
Don't remind me.
See, what makes Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver Ultimate is that they're banging each other. That's what makes them ultimate in nature.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, man, you might not like what Pete comic book looks like, but that's what it looks like.
I find it funny that I can even kill the Guardian Ape and it disappears, but then it like reappears later in a different area, even though I don't have the Mortal Blade.
I thought it was the Mortal Blade.
It's the blade that allows Sekiro to kill people who can't die. Not all immortals. It's specifically people that have the divine heritage or rejuvenating waters. At least that's what it's been shown to. They say they can kill people who can never truly die, but people of Ashiok have only ever come into contact with the parasites from the rejuvenating waters and the rejuvenating sentiment, and then people
we're
who
gonna
drag
lose at this rate.
the divine heritage. But which would just mean he can stop resurrection immortality, or he can kill someone permanently that would normally resurrect from the grave. And he can kill you from wounds that wouldn't normally kill a normal person. So he could kill Hidan, and he could kill someone that would
Echo,
resurrect
the fun
over.
and balanced champion. I feel like what happened there more though wasn't so much like, well, Echo did stun me and that's why we lost, but like I should have been more aware of that fact. I should have been more on point there. But no, Echo's bullshit regardless.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
He's gonna get the inhib, son of a bitch. Certainty, because I believe both these champions were made by Certainty. He makes some fucked up champions.
It was base Wolverine, but it was probably unworthy Thor. I would like to see some scans for that though. That is pretty interesting. Because I don't consistently believe in a base multiversal Thor. Because dude's got 50 plus years of fucking comics. I would find it really hard to believe that he doesn't have any inconsistencies whatsoever when I found one by accident when I wasn't even looking for it. So.
Kenpachi is from Bleach. You're spelling Kenpachi's name wrong.
What was that?
Someone's asking for Kenpachi's durability.
Should be like planetary, archplanetary. Somewhere up there.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Is to be imperfect. I am not human.
I'm just farming right now.
I just died going in for a kill because my team was fine on the other side. I forgot she has a sleep mechanic. Fuck, it's like fucking... Why would they bring back that cancer mechanic more than once?
Because you need it in your life.
Fuck. Well, shit, I forgot fucking... I forgot that fucking, that she had that. I didn't even know she had that. Fuck.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's, we might, well, we're not gonna lose because I'm gonna come back in, but, like, that's still pretty shitty. It's like, Jin hits so fucking hard I can't 1v1 him either. When someone said that Ash beats Jin late game, I'm like, no, she fucking doesn't.
God you spelled Kim
I
Poppy's
win
name
lane.
wrong
I
twice.
do everything right, and well,
How do you spell Kim Poppy's name wrong twice?
well, we lost. I thought we would have had a win there. I wonder how long my wrench shield fucking lasts. Echoes.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I mean, he has the right to say that because fucking yeah, I did talk shit to him earlier. That's we lost to fucking Echo. Like it wasn't even the other fucking characters we lost to. We just lost specifically the fucking Echo. That fucking sucks. I mean, respect where respect's due. He won the game for them, but like, fuck me, that's a stupid fucking champion. They really need. They either need a nerf because he was ulting like fucking every single time. My old cooldown's not that fucking long either. Now it's like at 40%. They either need to fucking up his fucking cooldown or they need to lower that damage because that's absurd. That is absurd. Oh man, well that fucking sucks. It also didn't help that like my team was fucking worthless. Yasuo was doing nothing. I was actually doing pretty good all things considered damage wise, but I just can't secure kills at that point.
Random stream, but the campaign was a failure.
I don't think I won a single game today. I think I'm just nothing with fucking losses.
Like in VB, they say his durability is mountain level plus, so is that referring to his durability is strong like a mountain?
Yeah,
Well,
or like, yeah, he was
That's
skilled.
wrong. That's wrong because he fights Grimmy, who summons a meteor that's stated to blow up the Soul Society, which isn't the size of a city. Like,
Oh, no,
it's been stated that it takes 3 days by Soul Reapers, and in some cases, like even like 6th or 7th or 5th seats to cross the Soul Society. People who are already like vastly more physically fit than a normal human. If it takes you 3 days to do that, that's not a city. That's way larger than a city. That's like bordering on like country or continent. And that's actually just the Seirite. That's not even like the Soul Society.
Is the Soul Society not just a Sarate?
No, the Soul Society is like the dimension, the realm in which people, like basically the Bleach afterlife for all the souls that pass on peacefully.
Peacefully.
The Soul Society has like tons of different like districts. Yeah, the Hueco Mundo is for the people who don't get the peaceful ending.
Didn't Kenpachi die in battle?
Yeah, to someone who was like vastly stronger than him.
Oh, so that's why he died peacefully.
Well, to be fair, he didn't die. He got close.
What?
Yeah. Byakuya died. They retcon Byakuya's death, but
What?
Kenpachi didn't. It was stated that he was close to death.
So
But Byakuya couldn't escape death.
I
That was
don't.
stated, but then he retconned it, obviously.
I don't understand. This doesn't make sense.
What do you mean you don't understand? All that happened was that he was picked up by some dude who cloned Yuha's powers and just kind of like punched him. Well, we didn't see the fight. We just see like Kenpachi being held up by him when Yamamoto arrives.
No, okay, wait. But he's no. I meant like how's Kenpachi in the Soul Society if he died in battle?
He died in battle well, he didn't die in battle. Like I said, he was beaten near death. He was on the verge of dying. And then Nohana healed him.
What?
But he was fighting in the Soul Society. They fight in the Soul Society for the entire arc. The Soul Reapers never leave there.
I'm not
except to
talking
go to
about the
Soul
1,000-year arc, Mingler.
That's where he dies, quote unquote.
So he never lived? Like he was never
Well,
a living person at any point?
No, he never... Kenpachi never dies until, like... Oh, you're talking about, like, what he was before he came to the Soul Society.
Hang on,
Well, yeah, obviously he was a person that died at some point, but he doesn't remember what his original name
My
was.
heart and sword, always for Demacia.
Okay.
I mean, he was a soul that obviously lived from, like, a much further point back in history. But, you know, he...
Well, Kenpachi
Well,
seems
then
like the
what-
kind of guy who died in battle, so shouldn't he have been in Juego Mundo?
Well, we don't know the details exactly for how he managed to pass on the Soul Society. We also don't know if he was like killing before he came to the Soul Society, or if it was like after. I mean, typically, hell is a canon thing in the Bleachverse, and that if you commit wrongful or sinful, very very vague term there, acts in the Bleach universe, you get sent to hell when you die. And if you don't fuck people over, again, pretty vague term, you just get sent to the Soul Society, assuming you don't get devoured by Hollow, if a Soul Reaper finds you first. But usually they do.
Wait.
But, you know, there's also the...
So how do you end up in Fuego Mundo then if hell already exists?
Hueco Mundo is not for people that are designated for hell. It's just for souls that don't pass on in the world of the living and then become hollows. Like, they go mad and then give in to their basic primal instincts and become hollows, which then results in them, when they die, when they're killed by Soul Reapers, it's usually that they pass on through the Garganta to Hueco Mundo, or when sometimes when humans die, a rare occasion. I'll have to go back and look into like the.
You're not making any sense here.
It's requires a pretty long explanation, but you generally have to like read the first 30, 50 or so chapters of Bleach. Basically, the first arc of the series explains how it works. It only gets less complicated once Quincy's get involved, because when Soul Reapers generally kill people, when they kill Hollows, they release their souls from the madness of what a Hollow is supposed to be, and they basically get reincarnated back into the cycle of like life and death. But when Quincy's killed them, it erases their existence, and they don't get reincarnated, which is why the Soul Reapers were like, "Hey, we're just gonna like kill all of you because you're making our job a lot harder." And Quincy's were like, "How about no?"
And then the Quincy decided to throw a 1,000-year war and kill everyone.
Well, they had a war before that one, which they lost very badly because Yamamoto kind of like killed all of them, except for Yuha. But he had the opportunity to kill Yuha and he refused to because he wanted to show mercy.
Why the fuck was Yuha so weak when he first was around?
It's not that he was weak; he was very strong. Probably the same level of strength that he has during the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. It's just Yamamoto was way stronger in his prime.
So,
like, Yuha didn't get stronger, Yamamoto got way weaker.
So then Yuha's just trash.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, would Yuha, like, at the end of the arc have been able to beat Yamamoto earlier on?
I mean, Yuha beats him before the end of the arc.
No, he beats an old man Yamamoto, who you just said was weaker. So I'm saying, like, would Yuha at the end at his full power, would he have been able to beat Yamamoto in his prime?
I don't know, because we don't have any like feats for Yamamoto in his prime. We just know he shit on Yuha as a younger man. So
if a fighting game character gets killed off in the story, should that character be put part of the character roster in the game sequel? No, but they should be DLC.
I feel like you're referencing Tekken here. Because like I don't know too much about all the details that happen in all the Tekken games, but I could have sworn from like Tekken 4 to 5 to 6 there are a couple deaths that result in characters, at least in individual storylines together, that result in characters not being or being in certain storylines. Like Yoshimitsu, I'm pretty sure dies in Brian Fury's storyline after Brian Fury wakes up in Tekken 5, because Yoshimitsu comes looking for him after he gives Brian medical aid, and Brian's just like, haha, with my new body I'll kill everybody. And that's that's exactly what he does.
But isn't
also,
Yoshimitsu like an alien or something, so does that really even matter?
Yoshimitsu?
Yeah, isn't he like an alien?
No, those are costumes.
Those are costumes he wears?
Yep. Very extravagant costumes. I'm not sure about the sword, though. Still haven't gotten the answer on that one.
A lightsaber. Alright, so Jace can fuck us pretty hard. I'm just having bad luck with links today all across the board. Hopefully we can at least secure a win, so that way I can like decide whether or not I want to do something else.
Decide if you want to continue.
I could try the other game mode they have out right now, not TFT because I suck at Teamfight Tactics, but I was gonna say like they have the Nexus Blitz out right now. That could be fun maybe.
Smells like DLC. Probably.
Well, see, I would say unlockable, but like we don't believe in unlockable shit anymore apparently.
Impossible. What's that? You beat the game and there's a new character for you? Nope.
How absurd.
Sorry, anything you unlock, anything that exists in the game that's unlockable should be behind a paywall. This is my firm belief. My firm belief that I have the right to charge you for every inch of this game. I don't care if you already own it.
This Jace did not play the game correctly, or he's not playing smart. What he should have done is he should have waited for he should keep whittling me down until I'm weak enough for him to just pounce on me, but he's not doing that. And now I'll be able to out-sustain him because even without my potion I have a passive heal. How embarrassing, he's so predictable. Come on.
It'd be nice to be so above everybody.
I mean, like, overall, he beats me in a fight right now. So you see this, smart. Oh, it's my Nunu. I was about to say, shit, he's junglers here. And I'm like, wait, hang on a second, that Nunu's mine. I could power skill League of Legends characters, but I'd have to read all their lore within all their skins, because the skins have different powers. I could have flash QE. I could flash QE, that's not a problem. If you guys want, I can start like a League of Legends How Powerful series for all the characters. I mean, like, it'll probably be a lot easier to do than like most How Powerfuls, given that I just have to read a couple stories and then just like scale based off the stories. Isn't he a god? Why the fuck do you still care about Demacia? Anyways, what was that? But that would be a lot of lore reading.
Yeah, be prepared for dozens of wall level characters.
In League of Legends? No, I like.
I'm just joking.
Well, I mean, Bilgewater. Well, fuck. Targon and Shurima and the Void should scale way higher. I don't know if the Dead Isles or whatever would scale higher than wall level. Fuck. But Shurima should scale a Targon if I'm not mistaken, or at the very least Shurima should be stronger. I think Shurima's like maybe fucking at least city level bare minimum based on his year, but they should scale higher given Zerath and shit. Again, I could look into this if you guys want. I like how even though he got more of his combo off, I still did more damage to him overall. You see what he's doing there? He's doing something really smart. He is countering my speed boost with his own. That is very smart. So now I have to wait for him to get cocky and come in on me again. Or... Oh! Okay! Good shit! Rengar flashed. Who are the gods in LOL? I didn't check to see who their jungler was. If I had known, I would have stayed away from the bushes.
I have no need of idle witches.
Lil's name is not what? Could you like spell that correctly, or like what the fuck are you trying to say there?
An enemy has been slain.
The unjust shall be swept away.
say it might not be a problem, but I wouldn't even fucking know if it is a problem or not. Cause like I haven't actually power scaled the verse. I know there's a lot of lore in the large you gotta read, but like some characters have more than others, you know.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Just checking around for this loot. But yeah, I never finished explaining the story of Sekiro. So, basically, the Divine Heritage is a very powerful bloodline that can essentially allow you to... A lot of people in Sekiro assume that, in the world of Sekiro, that when you say immortality, that means everything that a person could interpret immortality to be. So the ability, so some of them know it as the ability to resurrect from the dead. Some of them think it's immortal life. A lot of them think you can heal from any wounds, and he's the purest example of that. So get a hold of his bloodline, and you could potentially secure like any land. You'd be able to create an undying warrior. And yeah, that's essentially what happens.
He's starting to play smart now. Unfortunately, I should have built armor first, but I made the wrong call there.
That's basically what happens, because he's in a lower clan inside of the land of Ashina and the main
So
house
what are
of
the series
Ashina.
you are currently power scaling besides the Ragnarok thing? I am working. I do have the live feeds all done. I just need to work on the script for that. I'm gonna do the She-Ra from Netflix video as well. And aside from that, I don't think I'm power scaling too many verses right now. Because unfortunately, college is coming back up, so I am having to deal with a lot of college stuff right now as well. Oof, missed that CS.
So basically, Ganishiro Ashina and the House of Ashina takes Kuro from you and sort of like, yes, kills you, but it doesn't work obviously because you're already affected with the heritage. So you basically spend the entire game trying to get him back.
Well, hang on 1 second. I hear you.
Well,
But I can't go in on Jace because Jace can outrun me and then Jace gets free damage. Like, regardless of the situation, Jace is gonna get free damage. Oh, let's try and go in there. Oh, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. Oh! Alright, that's good. Like, I should have built Thornmill or something. Okay, basically, all the Ascended and... Okay, so the Ascended, which includes the Darken now, because the Darken are technically corrupted Ascended, all of the aspects and all of the Void should scale to star level or higher. I don't know if the Shadow Isles would scale that high, and I don't know about the other characters. What are things that Mangler's good at that you're not, and vice versa? I don't know. Mangler, what's something you're good at that I'm not good at?
Eating breakfast at a reasonable time.
What is not
How
wrong?
about that? Yeah. There you go.
Because for some people, eating breakfast at 3 p.m. is not a reasonable time.
Is heresy, I think, is the term that we use to describe what eating breakfast at 3 p.m. is. Yes. Yes. So, fair descriptor.
I don't really... there's really no point in me eating breakfast anymore. I usually just fucking, like, go straight to fucking, like... Maybe I should, like, eat, like, fucking, like, a sandwich for fucking lunch instead of just having breakfast.
What the point? Like, what's this breakfast at 3 p.m.? They're like, it's 3 hours past noon. What? Like, most people, in some cases, people eat early suppers at like 6 p.m. A lot of people eat dinner around 8 or 9 p.m.
I have breakfast
like 5 or 6 hours removed from dinner. Why would you even bother with a lunch? You'd be bloated.
No, I am a black hole of nothing but sustenance. Like, I'll eat breakfast at 3, I'll have a bag of chips, like a big bag of chips at 4, and then I'll eat at 5, and I feel nothing.
No beast or shadow stand in my way.
I feel like a sick person. Where do I have to go?
All beasts bow to the lion.
You missed nothing, right, Commercial?
Hang on. Meh. Happens. I'll probably go on this game. Oh, you didn't miss anything else. I know some league skins get really powerful, because I believe this Chaos line in particular, I think is like universal. At the very least, only original Yasuo and Riven and Garen and Darius. I don't know about the new, because they added more skins to this lineup, but I don't know if every one of them skills universal. I think Soraka might, because she is the descendant of the last God Emperor, or God King.
You have been judged.
Did someone say God Emperor? Where is this guy's dungeon? Oh. I'm there.
No, I dodged out that time. Well, what are you good at the Mangler's not good at? Apparently eating food in like short intervals, because I guess Mangler gets bloated like a fucking loser.
No, I meant to say everybody gets bloated.
Alright then.
By eating meals 2 hours apart.
I guess I'm just superior to the human race then in this regard.
Where's the prisoner tonight? Okay.
So predictable. Why is Roswell come up top side? Yeah, see, all Jace can do, Jace can poke me down like non-stop, so like I can't just go in on him, because he'll fucking destroy me.
Cause is just.
I just want to win. I just want one fucking win today. I played 5 games I won anyway. Yeah, hopefully next week we can get back on that. Because I also do want to play some For Honor as well, but I can't play For Honor on PC because I bought it for Xbox already. Like, I bought the full game for Xbox, so I'm not going to just fucking buy it on PC. Because apparently, even Xbox Game Pass is not For Honor in it for some reason, or for shame. Dude, just summon the fucking Rick Herald. I was gonna say, just summon it. Gotta go over here and help him. This Varus is really fucking. Oh! These cards are back here again. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go ahead and build a Death Stance.
An ally has been slain.
A great justice.
Let's see if we can't get kill off on Ashe. What Ashe skin is that? Is that oh, is that Victorious Ashe?
Serve Demacia and serve at my side.
Oh, they have Malphite, that's right, shit. See here. Asking for the carnage. What is the value of these battles for elite characters anyways? Canonically, these battles do not exist anymore. Originally, they were part of like a tournament, but canonically, this is just gameplay now. Like, there is a story and there is lore, but that lore is no longer within the actual, like, battlefields anymore. It used to be, not anymore. Dialogue is canon from what I understand, and I'll look into what's the higher form of canon, but if I recall correctly, game dialogue is canon, the card game dialogue is canon, but the comics hold the highest canon, or something, I think? Oh, it's really complicated. Thankfully... Well, actually, if I'm going to scale Garen, I have to look through the comics, since Garen does appear in the Stylus comic. Oh! Rengar was there, son of a bitch. Alright, Wrangler.
Turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh. My team's full of a bunch of widgets.
The God King cannot die.
I believe in the lore of the series as well, Darius also beat Garen, because so Yasuo beats Riven in a fight, and then Darius beat Garen, if I remember correctly, because the fans vote for their favorite, and even though Riven's like fucking great, I guess everyone wanted Yasuo to win. It was at the height of like Yasuo's popularity. Dude, like, they only have 13 kills. Like, yeah, we're losing, but it's not like the gold gap is anywhere near that fucking bad. Their highest guy only has 5 fucking kills. Like, I mean, come on. Alright. Let's go back to base and build the shield. Oh, hang on. That's more okay. Vladimir's ass as well. Always fun. Pretty good route, but unfortunately we could not make anything out of it. Alright, let's go to the right base here. Oh my goodness, they seriously didn't fucking protect me from the fucking minions. Are you kidding me? Son of a bitch. Alright, we gotta go back. Don't also is a non-physical body. I don't know, it depends on the verse, because some souls could have physical bodies and shit. I feel like you have to do that verse by verse. Because we don't know what the rules of Bleach are with their bodies. What the fuck? Like Vladimir has like a chaos form, if I remember correctly. So he was in the same verse as the god King Garen.
Contrition will not save them.
Fuck, I missed him. Oh, my team. Oh, they also just died. Holy shit. Boom, bitch! Damn it! If I would have had that stance, I would have won that fight. Some more difference. I know you can't tell how toxic this fucking chat is, but like, everything he's saying just fucking. Okay, Soul Reapers, Hollow, Shinigami, and are on cards don't have physical bodies, and Bleach either. They cannot be seen by normal humans.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess the question on the table here would be, I believe this isn't Bleach, but can Soul Reapers phase through objects like when they're not in their like human bodies or whatever? Because if they can, that would be non-physical interaction. The chat is a dick. Are you referring to my leaks chat? Or are you referring to the? You're referring to the actual Discord chat.
Loyalty or destruction.
Let's go. I can't save him. Hopefully he's not dead. He's dead. Oh, he lived. The chat intangible. Well, non-physical interaction is basically being able to attack something that's not physical in nature. So, if you can move through walls and have no problems whatsoever, and you can hit something that can do that, you would have non-physical interaction. You would have MPI, or you would get that on your abilities because you hit something that can go through things, and that should scale to its form. If that makes sense. It's basically the same thing, yeah. Yeah, so what happens after this game, since I can't really play anything else while playing leagues at any point because of their whole new fucking legal shit, I'm just probably gonna end the stream here after this game, win or lose, but it looks like we're gonna lose. Hopefully I just don't demote. But goodness me, this rank shield's being put through its fucking paces today, good lord. Dude, you guys need to poke down Mordekaiser so if he fucking gets one of us, we're not just completely fucked. Oh, he didn't alter in time. Good, that's good shit right there. Okay, can we get him or no? No. That's what we need to do there with Mordekaiser, because if he ults, we lose. Also, I'm gonna make a list based off a list made last year. What are you doing to me? I figured. Because I was gonna say, I didn't see too much toxic shit going on in that chat. Do they have any magic? They do have Mordecai, just let's go ahead and build a spear. No, let's build Spear Visage. Not like there too. Aizen's friends are Maru, Uchiha, and Dio.
A righteous king for a righteous people.
I don't know if Aizen would get along with Dio actually. I feel like he'd get along with Madara, but I don't know. Like, if we're talking part 6 Dio, they'd get along just fine. But if we're talking like part 3, I don't know if they get along. Cause like Dio in part like 1 and 3 is super whack and super like fucking ham, but Dio in part 6 is like a fucking super chill dude. It's actually kind of funny that they just fucking retcon his character that hard. So you could make the argument that maybe he's just like that because like he's fighting Joestars when we see him and shit, but like.
My kingdom awaits.
Okay, so they're backing off for some fucking reason. Don't know why. We could have easily collapsed on them. That turnaround though. That was a really good tournament. Seems to be working. This mouse is the carrier refuses to ults for kill secure, and like no, that's. This team made the wrong call. Are you fucking kidding me?
My will, absolute.
Wrong call here, guys.
I'm back.
Man, Mordecai's are super fucking salty about this. He pre-ulted. He pre-ulted, or he fucking missed his smite. Did you see that? What's no, I do. I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Abyss. Would Saitama beat Goku in a narrative fight? Yeah, in a narrative fight, Saitama should win because Saitama has a plot essentially on the side.
Saitama has never fought a real battle.
Dio over Heaven would probably beat Goku, yeah. Unless you want to say Goku's infinite speed, although I think Dio over Heaven has infinite speed.
I mean, you'd have to show resistance to the stands. Because the problem with the argument by having the key field is that Goku doesn't have the key field up even when he fights most battles. There's a lot of times where he just drops it.
Well, he'd be able to see the world over Heaven though.
Oh, he would?
Well, okay, because so stands are just their key energy essentially. They're fine spirit energy.
So they can be like physically witnessed in reality.
If you have Fighting Spirit energy, it should. Now there are some retcons with it, but the retcons don't directly say it's not Fighting Spirit energy. That being said, like obviously you have to argue against Dio's hacked abilities. Like could Goku beat the world's time stop and stuff of that nature? Also, could he beat the World Over Heaven's full-on reality warping, which seems to have no limits and has a multiversal, like, can stop multiversal range as well?
Well, he doesn't really have any, like, 2D beats in Dragon Ball.
Technically near to JoJo's. Technically, because... So, JoJo's used to be a multiversal verse, but besides Versatility decided against it, because they don't scale the spin to multiversal anymore.
Isn't that just
Because the spin was a multiverse. So what the spin did was the spin did something a little interesting. The spin, it could fuck you over the multiverse. It doesn't follow you technically, but you can never escape it. Even though you should be able to, but yeah. First win, guys, because Mordekaiser decided to fucking quit the game, essentially. These psychic warfare, you gotta play the mind. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna honor Senna for not being fucking toxic. We outbrained them.
Did you just say you outbrained them?
I outbrained them, and with my mental capacity, I was able to tell Mordekaiser. Oh.
Can you imagine Goku training with Liu Kang?
Mordekaiser right here just threw the fucking game to prove that he was better than everyone else.
I can't imagine any reason Warner Brothers would want to do a crossover with Dragon Ball.
I don't know if... I'm not going to report Mordekaiser because I don't know how bad like that conversation was, but like Mordekaiser just gave up the fucking game and proved that he was the only reason they were winning. Just... I hope it was worth it.
Imagine proving your superiority by just leaving your teammates behind in the dust.
Imagine losing the game just to prove how better you are than everyone else on your team.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I have not done Entropy 7. I'm still on... I barely completed Entropy 5. I haven't done Entropy 6 yet because I need magic damage dealers.
Alright. Farming, don't fail me now.
Oh
my god, can you hit the target?
It's like, I kind of don't want to go into another ranked match because I'm kind of happy with the win I got. Oh yeah, his teammates wanted to report him fucking badly, but he just put his fucking... I mean, there's no other word for it. That was like just pure big dick energy. that is literally that is as alpha as you can get in League of Legends. Fucking practically winning the game for your team and then throwing it just to prove that your team can't do it without you. There's nothing more alpha than that in League of Legends. That's probably the most alpha League of Legends thing I've ever fucking seen. That Mordekaiser might be silver trash. Or hang on, let's see what Mordekaiser actually ranks as. Hang on, can we look at our previous? Yeah, let's click it. Hang on, I want to see what we were looking at here. He's bronze 3. Oh my god! He's bronze 3 with that kind of... The bronze 3 just stepped up and was like, this team can't do shit against me. No! No! Fuck, that guy's gonna go far. This team is not these fucking bros. No! Oh, he's gotta be a Smurf. Oh, please, God, let him be a Smurf. Oh, Jesus, no.
Should I come back when you're not having your life crisis?
No, it's funny. Oh, and MLFI Silver 3. Oh, it just gets better and better. Oh, Christ. Oh! Was that a prestige? Was that the prestige Malphite skin? Oh, this just gets better and better the more I look into it. No, that wasn't prestige, was it? He's fucking broad. That's... Oh my God, that Malphite had the prestige skin too. Oh, no. Oh, that's as good as it comes. That's as good as it comes. Holy shit. That man's energy. That man could power the spirit bomb by himself. Oh.
Speaking of the spirit bomb, remember when it was actually useful?
No, because it only... Did it ever actually succeed at killing anybody? Oh yeah, it only killed...
Well, it at least succeeded in getting momentum to the fight to where you could, like, win. Did that in the Saiyan Saga, and then the one time in the Buu Saga. So just DBZ in general.
I was gonna say, like...
Probably would have killed Frieza if they wounded him a little bit more.
I mean, but it didn't, so does it really matter?
I mean, kind of. But it's like weird. So like they say they have a line in the Saiyan Saga where like Goku basically tells Gohan that he can redirect the spirit bomb because there's no evil inside of his body, so it won't affect him. But then like Frieza, purely evil being, like gets hit by it, can physically touch it, and it just isn't, like, the energy inside just isn't strong enough to kill him, and it doesn't do extra damage or anything. And then, like, I'm just wondering, like, if this is true, if it hits you and you're purely, like how does it determine what's evil? Is it based on the perception of the person who's throwing it? Or, like...
Alright.
Because you need to be, like, heart needs to be completely pure or some shit, like, to throw it. So...
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I assume that's the reason why Goku didn't, like... When he throws it at Buu, he isn't a Super Saiyan until after he gets his energy back and the bomb's already been made. But...
He also has a prestige skin still coming. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't feel like fucking playing another Leagues game after that fucking greatness, I'm going to go ahead and call it there since I can't switch over to anything because League of Legends fucking decided to fucking own everything. So, like, with that, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. I may or may not stream later. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But we're going to go ahead and end the stream there for a day. So, thank you guys for your time as always, and have a nice day. And I'll look into Garen for a How Powerful video, and based on Garen, I'll talk about that in the How Powerful video. But I do plan to do a How Powerful Rugal next week, and then the Akuma versus Rugal matchup I've been playing for a while. So, later guys.